Yeah, I never really got into the original at the start when it first came out. Mostly because I completely misunderstood the intention of the game and assumed it was just going to be like Castlevania, and I was just trying to adventure, get through it without, you know, thinking about it, like just attacking enemies and stuff, not really reading the clues. So I kind of missed the boat on it the first time, which is sad because I think I really would have enjoyed it at that time. But I just didn't really understand what was going on very well. But when the remake surfaced, I thought, you know, I should really give that game another go, and so I did. And I don't regret it at all. Actually, I bought the soundtrack and everything. I love this game, so it's a lot of fun. This one is warning us about the actual, telling us that those who plunder the red light shall never escape. So we should be careful when we come to that part. Important thing to know about this game is you cannot jump onto ladders like you can in some other games. They have to be touching the ground for you to get onto them. And in the same way you cannot jump off of ladders either. Ah, this guy, holding up the land and thus was unable to move. We'll record it, but we know who he is. He's the guy right back at the start that we jumped down next to. There's a hole in this guy's chest. Isn't there supposed to be a key in his body? Well, what time of day was that going to be? Never mentioned it. So I don't think we can get anything from this guy's chest. Strength lies at the foot of Futo. But which one? It's Futo. So that hint, strength lying at the foot of them, means you need to place one of those weights at the guy's feet. But since you don't know which one's Futo just yet, you have to eliminate the others. Now, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and try and remember who it was based on memory, and I think it was this guy. I think. It was, yeah. Okay. So, that's a little bit scummy of me to remember where he was based on location and not by figuring it out. But it was just for a sacred orb, and I really would like more health at this point. I'm just going to go and save the Grail tablet. So as people watching may or may not know, there's actually a sequel to this game that's kickstarted recently and is coming out soon, and I'm excited for that. Or maybe it's already out and I completely missed the boat on it, and I hope I didn't miss it because I backed it, so I think it's coming out soon. Also, I just realized I haven't read this tablet yet. So the giants appear to have fought each other. Or fought someone else. This is a hint to a puzzle, by the way he's pointing like that. I won't give it away just yet. It'll become relevant later on. Let's see. That ladder that we tried to get up to that we couldn't because it was in midair, obviously had something to do with time. So if we look at our mention here, is that blanket of stars spread over Beidou falling into a deep slumber. and he seems like he'd make an ideal stepping stone if he were, you know, on his face. So we switch it to Starlit Sky, and let's go back. Yeah, I agree. The original is ridiculously obtuse, and the translation at the time wasn't the best. So a lot of the hints actually didn't make sense in the translation, whereas with this version it was localized by a professional, and it's a lot better. That's handy to know. Miguel is left-handed. And this would probably give us all the information we needed to figure out the strength puzzle. Because we can just simply look at who's holding the spear in which hand, and so on. And I realized I messed this up because I didn't put anything on the pedestal over on that side of the wall earlier, so I need to go back and do that. Oops. And that's that opened. Hooray. Here we are, climb the ladder. And within that chest lies, who knows? Well, we know. The actual. We will be trapped in here. So, good thing we moved. Good thing we'd read that tablet before. Otherwise, we literally would have been trapped in there forever, and we would have had to quit the game and restart it from our last save. So yeah, the importance of that cannot be understated. Read the tablets. Except for that one tablet that tells you not to read it, don't read that one. Never read that one. This leads to a different area, so let's not bother with that right now. I honestly can't remember what you're supposed to do with this little bit here. I've forgotten. Oh well. So now we need to find a way to, well, we need to find where we put this actual to summon the boss. And I believe it's actually in this room when we get that guy to kneel down again. There's still stuff we haven't done though, like we haven't explored what happens when it's sunny. Oh, I should know, by the way, in the puzzles where you're dealing with the giants, you can be crushed when they fall on you. Yeah, instant death. There's lots of times things like that can happen, so it pays to be careful. Also, yeah, I do have the Grail. It was one of the first things I got. And I forgot that you could use it to warp away when you got stuck. I was kind of completely blanking on that one there, so never mind. If you get stuck, you could probably just warped out and not had to restart like an idiot. But yeah, here we are. Sunlight. Lado, the guy with the key in his chest. That's what it means. And that's what this puzzle was. There we go. So now we need to switch it back to Moonlight, to when that guy was praying, because I could show you if you like, but it's because that's where the actual needs to be to start the fight. Get off. There we go. There it is. But I don't want to fight without full health, so let's go heal up. That's silly. Why would I go and take damage straight up after healing when I can just warp there instead? Okay, there we go. Alright then. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat this fight because A, I don't really remember a good strategy for doing it, aside from try not to get hit by falling rocks. And also because I'm not sure if the weapons I have are going to be up to it. But here we go. If we die, it'll be great. First death of the stream. So the giants were primarily a race of mechanical beings. Oh, yeah. I should probably start trying to attack him. But shurikens don't seem to be doing anything, so we're going to have to rely on our knife or whip for this. Do remember, though, that you can run up this chain and give him a few hits in the face. I'm going to have to be more careful from now on, though. These guys, quick laser cannons and stuff. Very futuristic for an ancient robot, but hey. No. Oh, I messed that up real bad. Okay, I was too close that time, so the knife is probably not the optimal weapon. The whip has a greater reach, even if I can't hit as fast with it. Technically safer, but I think I'm going to die! Okay, first death of the stream, incoming. I don't know, might still be able to make it out here. But I find this unlikely. Yeah. You're gonna see this a lot. So, that is our first death. Welcome to La-Mulana. Death is your constant companion. I'm gonna stick to the whip just for now, because these little enemies like to jump and stuff. Oh man. Gonna try and not lose all my health before I get there. No promises though. I'm not sure if the shield can actually let you survive his plasma cannon, but since the shurikens aren't doing anything right now, we can just equip it just in case. Be like,